Welcome to Prince William County, Virginia's ePortal site. In this video, we're going to show you how to apply for a standalone permit. A standalone permit is one in which there is no parent building permit associated to it. To apply for any permit, you need to be logged into the site. You'll know you're logged in because you'll see your name in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Once you're logged in, simply click on Apply. By default, you'll see the trending permits. Trending permits are the permits that you most apply for. If the permit you are applying for is not on this list, simply click on All or Permits to see the full list. To narrow the full list, you could go to Show Categories and then select the category of the permit you wish to apply for. In this example, we're going to apply for a limited residential alteration repair. Once you've selected your permit, click on the Apply button. The first step in the application process is to add a location. So click on Add Location. From this screen, you can enter in an address or parcel. If you don't have the parcel, search by the address. And the address field, put in the street number and the street name. Do not enter a street type or unit, and then click on the search button. Once the list populates, click Add next to the address you wish to add to this permit. Review the information that populated, make sure that it looks right, and if it does, click Next to continue. From this next screen, confirm the permit type. If by chance you selected the incorrect permit type, this is your chance to change it. Simply click on the field and you'll see the full list. Enter in the scope of work in the description field. Enter in any square footage that applies. And don't forget the valuation. You'll notice that there's a star next to valuation and permit type. That indicates these are required fields and you must populate them or else you will not be able to continue. Once you've filled in all the fields, click Next to continue. In this screen, you'll see the contacts related to this permit. You, as the person who logged in and is applying for the permit, are automatically added as the contractor. Please confirm that that information is correct. If you wish to add another contact to your permit, you may do so here, and there's a separate video that shows you how to do that. So click Next to continue. This next screen is where you enter the work you plan to perform. You do that by populating the appropriate fields on the permit. Scroll down the list of custom fields and update those that are appropriate for the work you're applying for. For the permit name field, enter the last name of the property owner, and don't forget to populate the plan code book and plan code year. In some cases, you'll see a field labeled Custom Field Type is not supported. Don't worry, those are usually calculated total fields which update within the application once you've submitted your permit. Just ignore those types of fields. In other instances, you'll see fields that are highlighted in red. Those are required custom fields and need to be populated prior to proceeding to the next step. Once you've filled in your custom fields with the work that you plan to perform, scroll down to the bottom of the screen and go to the next step. This next section is for attachments. You're not required to enter anything in this area and should just continue to the next section. Unless you have something that's urgent that you need to include with your application. However, if you attach something, you might want to contact the Department of Development Services Building Development Division to let them know, since it's not something they normally watch for. Click Next to continue. This final section is a summary for your review. Carefully scroll down the information and confirm everything is correct prior to submitting. You'll notice that it does display estimated fees. Please note that these are estimated and are subject to change. Once you've finished verifying that everything appears to be correct, you may scroll down to the bottom and click Submit to submit the application. If you find that you need to correct something, you can always go back to correct. Assuming you qualify for the permit you're applying for, after a short wait, the permit screen will reappear with the permit number and all the information that was submitted. Note that the permit status is shown as draft. At this point, the permit has been submitted to the county to be processed. It may take 24 to 48 hours for the permit to be approved. You will not be able to pay or print the permit until the permit has been approved. Once the permit has been approved, you will receive an email that'll ask you to go onto the site, pay for your permit, and at that time you'll be able to print it out. This concludes the instructions on how to apply for a standalone permit.